We have a full moon in Taurus coming up this Saturday, and it is a big one. Full moons are all about releasing what no longer serves us and then stepping into the new. For me, this full moon has been all about money and finances and jobs. Taurus is all about sensuality. It's all about the material items, everything that is tangible, meaning money, material possessions, home, job, those kinds of things. So I know that for me, the theme has definitely been around money and work this week. We also have the sun in Scorpio, which is opposing Taurus with the full moon. Scorpio is all about those things that lie under the covers. So our shadow side, limiting beliefs, blocks, anything that we've been keeping secret, all of those things are coming to the surface. This full moon is also conjunct with Uranus. Uranus is all about big surprises. So if you haven't already had a few surprises this week, then I would definitely start to expect the unexpected. Things will definitely be shifting and changing for everyone, that is for sure. In addition, Pluto is moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. It's a huge new 20-year cycle. So everything is kind of being shaken up right now. It kind of feels like the world is being shaken up and things are coming up to the surface so that we can clear, heal, and transmute them. In addition, Saturn is also now stationing direct, so it's no longer going retrograde, thank goodness. So things will start to move in a clearer, more defined pathway forward. So if you have been feeling a bit foggy-minded or unclear to the direction that you're heading in, don't worry. After this full moon, things will start to become clearer. Although I'm pretty sure we're heading into Mercury retrograde. Mercury is all about communication and expressing yourself. So a little word of warning. If you are feeling emotional and you have this tendency to lash out or just kind of blurt out your emotions, I'm a Sag, I definitely do that at times, so you have my empathy. I would say anytime you're feeling emotional, just check yourself, sleep on it a couple of days, maybe do some journaling and unpack your feelings, because the last thing we want to do during a Mercury retrograde under a full moon with Uranus is to kind of like blurt out or lash out and project your feelings onto other people. People are not going to take it very well under a full moon. Generally, there's heightened emotions. So it's kind of like a perfect storm. So just check your emotions, take your time, deep breaths, really understand that this is not the time to be making big decisions, or it's not the time to be kind of like expressing your feelings or projecting your feelings onto other people. I know personally for me, money has been a big theme this week. I've been doing a lot of inner work on unpacking money blocks and limiting beliefs. Taurus is definitely all about money and finances, material items. So if you find yourself clearing your home, getting rid of things, thinking about your work and your finances, your budgeting, maybe reevaluating what you're saving for the next year, or reevaluating what you're spending money on. Things like investment properties or buying a new house, those things are definitely prominent themes under this new moon. Also with your job, it would not surprise me if you get some surprises at work. Maybe it could be a positive thing like a promotion or a change in your job. Could be I mean, there's no negative, right? Like everything is as it is, it's how we perceive it. But if you do happen to like lose your job or something happens at work that triggers you, that wouldn't also surprise me under the full moon either. Again, I would just say take your time, take a breath, reevaluate over the course of the next week or so. Try not to just react in the moment, just take your time to respond in a calm manner. Something that I always remind people of is under a full moon, everything is always happening for our highest good. So even if we have an argument or something happens and we're shocked and we're upset and we're triggered, it's always happening for our highest good. So we might not feel good at the time, but it gives us a chance to clear it and then we can move on for the next cycle. Money blocks and limiting beliefs around money have definitely been a theme for me. I've been doing a bit of Reiki on money because I've just been called to. And something that's come up for me personally is like a lot of ancestral, generational healing around limiting beliefs around money. So I'm sure that many of us have grandparents, myself included, that were in the war, and there's a lot of a scarcity mindset around that and hoarding things and holding on to things for fear of losing them. Also this anxiety around never having enough or having something and then it just being taken away at the drop of a hat. So those kind of beliefs have been passed down, at least in my family. So it's something that I've been working a lot on over the years. But as you know, as my sister says, healing is like an onion, right? So there's different layers. It's just another layer that's coming up to be looked at now. And for me, I feel like my business is going to evolve in the next year. And of course, anytime you level up, there's always going to be resistance. And some of that resistance is limiting beliefs around business, self-worth, money, all of those things as well. So if this resonates, if any of what I've spoken to you resonates, then don't worry, you're not alone. You can book in for a Reiki and coaching session or a Reiki healing. I have to admit, I don't have a lot of spots available, but I do have some online Reiki resources that you can download online via my website. The link is in my bio. You can also reach out and DM me for any questions or email me as well. I always am happy to help and support you. So happy full moon, and I'll see you on the other side.